Hello, WorldJ2012 here, and welcome to episode 24 of Let's Take a Peek at Some Games. Today we are looking at Rock and Roll Adventure for PlayStation 2 from the ever-majestic developer of Data Design Interactive. This is a game that totally deserved to be released as a Platinum Edition, but unfortunately people couldn't give less of a damn about this game. However, I'm here to teach you that this game is better than what people say it is. This game is about a dude called LTAPASG, based on the famous guy of Elvis Presley, and he's opted to beat evil drums and cymbals and scratch their records. Would probably sound like an annoying day-to-day basis in real life, but to Elvis he doesn't care. But I tell you what, this is a Let's Take a Peek at Some Games that no one will ever forget. Why? Because stay tuned, that's why. Data Design. My favorite game developer of all time. Yes, this game uses an autosave feature, yeah, just like every single freaking game. Also, as you noticed, this game uses the same engine as all the other freaking games by Data Design. You may think that's lazy. No, it's not. It's actually really freaking efficient, and if you don't agree, then I don't know what to say. The other games, or the other Data Design games, were total crap because they didn't involve collecting initially. This game, you have to collect them, and it doesn't, and it's totally justified. So you have to collect all these things because, frankly, yeah. And listen to that music. It's totally not stolen from totally not recycled from any other game ever by the same developer. Because, frankly, Data Design are not lazy to do such a thing. This totally isn't played like any of the other games at all. You see, I just fell off and now I have to jump all the way again, and that's totally, that's the funnest thing I've ever done. I swear, I do that all the time. Mario 64 would be a whole lot better if you kept falling off every time you pressed A. And if the controls, I think this game has probably the best controls I've ever seen in a video game. Are you playing as again? You're playing as like an Elvis character. Sort of, anyway. And you're like collecting all these instruments because the game doesn't. You see, like as I said, with games like Ninja Bread Man, that's like a choice. But this game gives you no choice, so you're left with just collecting anything. Thank goodness they give you a choice on difficulty though, because who would want to play in the hardest difficulty? That's for noobs. Everyone knows easy, like the most. Everyone knows the easiest is the hardcore gamers' way to go. But I don't even think the hardcore gamers can do hard because they're not hardcore enough. And attacking in combat is the combat in this game. Man, it's the most amazing combat I've ever played. And this game also got ported on the Wii, which was even better because the motion controls in that game were totally great. Also, I'm going to collect Also, I just leveled down. That just maybe. Oh, I just got hit, and I maybe lose a level. Hooray! I know. I admit I suck at this game, but frankly, I'm just practicing because it's such a hardcore game. This game's great because it has no option to change your camera or anything. With control and stuff like that. And yeah, you can control the camera, of course, with the right stick. But who has time to do stuff like that? Seriously. I had a question why I haven't played this game during my childhood. I just play games like Mario 64 DS and all those kind of crappy games. In fact, I don't know why I play those games. DDI is totally the much better developer here. In fact, they're the best developer. No game developer can ever top them, ever. Not even if they tried. I mean, if I made a game development company, then it can never top the quality software that Data Design has to offer. None. And this music totally isn't getting repetitive, by the way. In fact, I listen to that music every time. I just search up Spotify and Data Design music, and here we go. Oh my god, look at me, I'm so overpowered at this point. Pretty overpowered, ain't I? No way will I ever get knocked back from this. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Now, I never managed to get this kind of thing. Now that's the true power of data design. And look, I need to get 28 more of these. I need to get a couple more of these. Look at me, I'm overpowered. I'm gonna have the same friggin' thing when I get to the next level. And I have 4 lives. Here we are in the next level. And look at me, I don't have my overpowered attack anymore. Well, you know, all the good things come to an end. Now I have no idea why I have to collect all these things. But you know what I think was the best idea that any of data design's executives could think of. Oh, I didn't know I could push these. Love how these blocks are in Comic Sans, by the way. Could those records I'm collecting be of the music I'm listening to right now? Not only with recycled music, but also recycled sound effects as well. This game is just so efficient with what it has. I bet your data design took all their time and care. I question why they aren't so around anymore. But frankly, with games like these, data design was actually around for a while. They developed a couple of games. They developed Nickelodeon Party Blast, but that game was total crap because frankly, it actually used an actual engine. But this game actually recycles the engines, so that basically proves how much effort they put into it. So much effort. I was wondering what these just said 74 on them. Yeah, how many members that data design have, maybe? I mean, this looks like a game that had 74 members behind it. This combat, by the way, don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I'll tell you anyway, again, just in case. This is probably the best combat ever. So good. I love how it takes forever to kill enemies. That totally feels fun, doesn't it? I tell you what though, this game feels like a game that I would pay full price for. I'm serious. Yeah, this is totally the funnest game. I love the first character of Elvis. They're so memorable. All of Data Design's original characters are so memorable. I mean, like, they're totally not characters I'd forget in an instant. And this lock-on is the best lock-on I've ever seen, because frankly, it locks on sometimes, but it doesn't lock most of the time. That's the problem with lock-ons. Most lock-ons in video games don't seem to like work as they should. They should work. So most of the time they should not work. That's basically what I'm saying. And the game's length. Oh my, 3 levels. I mean, who has time to play a game that has an actual plot, an actual gameplay? I mean, like games like Mario 64, Undertale, Sonic Adventure 2, they can all die, pretty much, compared to this game. And why is the place like this anyway? Is there no intro cutscene or something? Ah well, that doesn't really matter, because you don't need any story to find out that this game is actually the best game I've ever played in my entire life. No game can ever top this one, seriously. And I think that's about where I'm gonna leave it there. And that was a bit of Rock and Roll Adventures on PlayStation 2. It is probably the best game I've ever played. Collectathons that aren't optional, short length, music, sound effects, and engine that are recycled from other DDI games, slow platforming, statistics that don't even update during levels such as lives and level ups, and let's not forget the 3 C's, controls, camera, and combat. Those were probably the best parts of the game. Seriously, why isn't this on Platinum? It would have sold a lot more and the fanbase could rejoice again. So yeah, that has been another game on Let's Take a Peek at Some Games, and this is WorldJ12 signing out. Oh, and And by the way, April Fools! Ha ha ha. I didn't like the game. At all. In fact, I despised it. But all that stuff I said here. Collectathons that aren't optional, short length, music, sound effects, and engine that are recycled from other DDI games, slow platforming, statistics that don't even update during levels such as lives and level ups, and let's not forget the 3 C's, controls, camera, and combat. Those were pretty much all flaws of the game. Painfully critical flaws. And all the positive things I said about this game, they were from me alright. If I was a guy working at DDI who probably wouldn't know what a good game is if they had it shoved up in their bloody face. So yeah, Rock'n'Roll Adventures, the game sucks. But y'all don't suck. In fact, keep on triangling. I hope you have a fun and safe April Fools. Okay, now I'm done.